I'm Paul from Stockport. I'm a British Friendly member. I'm a water hygiene contracts manager. I'm married and I've got 2 daughters. I took out income protection with British Friendly to protect myself and my family. After what happened with my father, it led me to go online and to look at different income protection policies. And a financial advisor recommended British Friendly. And it's the best move I've made. I awoke one morning, I just had a horrible ache in the bottom of my back. I got out of bed, tried to walk around, stretched it off. The pain was amplifying, it was like the bottom of my back was in total spasm. I was just in agony. The more concerning thing was that I hadn't done anything in particular to actually cause it to happen. I had a massive swelling on the side of my hip. The MRI scan showed that there was nothing initially very serious where I could lose my limbs or anything, the actions in my limbs. So I was then sent home, and basically over the next week the condition still didn't improve, and it was there when I got in touch with British Friendly for the first time, because I was beginning to feel the ramifications of, number one, not being paid from the company I work for because we don't get sick pay, and secondly, if this was looking like being quite a prolonged period, I could be off. Within, I think, about 3 weeks, they actually confirmed that I was covered, that this was all within the plan. Sam, Alison and Charlie, they are the ones who I probably spoke to a little bit more, but there were several on the claims team who were just absolutely phenomenal. Compassion, caring, professional, efficient, throughout the whole process. And that would start receiving payments very soon. And without those payments, I just can't even begin to tell you where I would be, because it ended up being 6 months that I was actually out of work. The first 2 months was horrendous. I could hardly walk, but the good thing about being with British Friendly was that it was paying my mortgage, it was paying my household bills, and it was taking the stress away from me having to try and rush the injury back. I was actually able to carry out the correct physio, do the correct physio work, take my time and not push it. After speaking with the claims team, I found out about the mutual benefits programme. I could gain access to a whole range of healthcare services. I took advantage of the 6 complimentary physio sessions as part of the policy. Booking in the physio sessions with the Clinic in a Pocket app was really easy, just a couple of clicks. I could find a time that was suitable to me. For someone like me who's not very conversive using apps, it was a brilliant add-on. I took advantage of the 6 complimentary physio sessions as part of the policy. And with British Friendly being in constant phone calls, emails to me, it was just really reassuring, and there was just nothing but compassion from them. And it was, even though it was the most worst experience of my life from a physicality point of view, it made me realise how lucky I was that I'd taken out the income protection, because there was many a time over the 2 years previous from when I'd first taken it out that I'd thought about stopping it. So carrying out the income protection and the monthly payments, it's the best decision I've made in my life, because this was 6 months of hell. Just turned my world upside down. Things you just take for granted, everyday things, just going something as simple as making a coffee, taking my daughter to meet her friends, anything that you take for granted, putting the bins out, had gone. I couldn't help. It must have been so frustrating for my wife, for my daughters, going out for a walk, trips to the park, everything was just taken away. And I dread to think the situation, the position I would be in now and my family if I hadn't taken out this protection. I wanted to share my story today in order to raise awareness at the importance of having income protection, and to thank British Friendly for all their services, support and security during this difficult time.